Everybody, this is John, and this is another Pokemon battle. Another night of Pokemon battles. What can I say? I like doing it, so I'm gonna do some more tonight, and I got quite a few to do. I don't know if I'll do them all tonight though. But we do have another battle featuring our player Rawr. I think I have to assume it's the same player. I don't know the likeliness that I would find two battles by him in the same day. Anyways, he's battling somebody named Jessica. He's gonna lead with a Mian Xiao. Probably a popular lead now. I haven't seen it myself, since I only play among my own group. Not too much outside of that. The other person leads. Rawr leads with a Gengar named Wizard. Gonna get U-turned here. Not gonna be very effective. Mian Xiao is gonna build a Scout. Probably this is the Scout. Whatever Gengar is gonna use here. It is fighting type, so he doesn't have too much to be afraid of from Gengar. He's gonna use Substitute. He sends out Espeon himself, assuming that perhaps I don't know, maybe Hypnosis or something coming. It would bounce back. Either way, it doesn't. He's gonna. Espeon's going to stay in there against Gengar. It's going to get Shadow Balled. This is going to do a lot of damage. Espeon, not a very bulky Pokemon. On the special side, it's actually not too bad, but it's not going to really matter if this is super effective. As you can see right there, it does 3/4 of his health right there. It's going to use Psychic. This is probably going to kill off the Substitute, but Gengar is faster than Espeon, so it's not going to matter. Gengar is going to win this battle if Espeon stays in, which makes you wonder if he's going to stay in. He's also got Leftovers attached. I wonder if this is the Pain Split set with Substitute. I mean, Gengar could run fine, Leftovers, Substitute, in 3 moves. But the Pain Split makes it last a little bit longer. Normally the Pain Split you're going to want the Life Orb anyways, that way maybe you can take a little more damage. He's going to pull out Gengar at that point. We'll see if Espeon stayed in as well. Espeon did stay in. He used Psychic. He did send him a Zoroark straight out. Sent out Zoroark, and he pretty much got the free pass because he knew Psychic was coming again. Probably would have killed Gengar. Gengar not very strong, so he's going to use Shadow Punch or a Sucker Punch maybe. He's going to go first there no matter what. So that was a good move. He managed to kill off the Espeon with very minimal damage done. All he lost was really the Substitute on his Gengar. Gengar obviously leftovers. Got 2 leftovers in that time and was able to live. So then comes Conkeldurr. It's really a pretty solid counter to Zoroark. Zoroark can't really do much to him. He's going to respond to Conkeldurr with Salamence. He's going to use Payback on Salamence here. I don't know how I feel about that because Payback is a dark move. It would have been dark on dark there. Obviously assuming that something was going to be switched. Possibly into Gengar, I guess. Maybe because if he thought the fighting move was coming. So that was actually a good switch into Salamence instead of into Gengar. Payback would have one-shotted, no doubt about that. He's going to use Bulk up here against the Salamence. I guess he's going to try and outlast it. We'll see if Salamence uses Dragon Dance or what it does. I think it already went actually and I missed it somehow. Well, not somehow, because I don't pay enough attention. So he's going to use Draco Meteor here and he avoided it. That's pretty huge, actually. That's going to cause some major problems here. That would have one-shot Conkeldurr. Unfortunately, he does use Drain Punch. It's not very effective. He's going to recover very minimal health here. I wouldn't be surprised to see another Draco Meteor come down here. In fact, that's what I would expect that, actually. So Drain Punch plus Leftovers doesn't do much. He's going to use Fire Blast the second time. I don't know why I switch off of Draco Meteor. Draco Meteor is going to do a lot more damage. It's probably going to kill. We'll see how much Fire Blast does, though. Fire Blast didn't do nearly the damage that I think Draco Meteor would have. In Draco Meteor, he can always switch to a Dragon move afterwards. He's going to get stuck in Payback here. This is going to do decent damage, especially since it came after. It was a critical hit. It's going to kill off Salamence. Not much surprise there. Conkeldurr, just a attacking beast, especially after one bulk up like that. He's got the leftovers. It's going to be difficult to deal with this now. He's got Gengar, can come in. The problem is he's going to have to go second. The Payback has to go second, so we'll see if the Shadow Ball kills him. If it doesn't, we can expect to see a Payback out of Conkeldurr, and we can expect it to kill Gengar, no doubt about that. So there you go. You see, he does survive that, and this is going to be a pretty heavy hit. I don't see how Gengar could survive this, but you never know. No. I guess I do know. You do know then that if Gengar gets hit by anything, especially super effective, he's going to die. So there you have it. Conkeldurr is pretty much dead, though. Whatever he sends in here is going to be faster than him, except for maybe a Mach Punch, and this is going to kill it. Lucario is going to come in and probably use Extreme Speed. He does pull back Conkeldurr. He figures he can save it for another hit. He's going to switch into Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn not going to like to take this Vacuum Wave off of Lucario here. Probably expecting Extreme Speed there, not a Vacuum Wave. He does get the special variant though, and he's going to get hit hard here. He's not going to want to take too many of those. He can only it doesn't even attack with Iron Barbs. Looked like it was Life Orb damage there. So he's going to stay in, use Nasty Plot, and now he's going to be in big trouble here. He can set up his Ferrothorn here. He's got to have something. I would expect. We'll see what we got here. We got a Leech Seed. That's going to be decent. The only problem is one Vacuum Wave now is going to kill off that Ferrothorn, and the Leech Seed is not going to last long enough to cause some major problems for this Lucario. So we'll see what he can do here. He's going to recover some more health here. I assume he has leftovers on him as well. We'll see. I don't remember if he does or not. So he's going to use Aura Sphere, and that's probably I don't see how Ferrothorn's going to survive this, considering how much damage the Vacuum Wave did. Aura Sphere is a stronger attack, and he's out to the nasty plot. So there you go. Ferrothorn does die, showing off Lucario's special side. Lucario is one of those Pokemon I never really thought of him as special Pokemon, but he is a special attacker, but he definitely can. And we're seeing it right here. He's gonna use Aura Sphere on this Kingdra. Kingdra, one of those Pokemon. He doesn't have any weaknesses, so you pretty much just have to get out there and attack. And whatever you can hit neutrally, if you can hit strongly neutrally, just like that, Aura Sphere right off the bat. Don't even fuck around with it. We're switching around to it, trying to figure out what it's gonna use. All that bullshit. It could Dragon Dance, and that's gonna cause some major problems. Kingdra, a powerful Pokemon after Dragon Dance. He's gonna send a Darmanitan here. We're gonna see. He would have gone second, but what he does do to circumvent that, he's going to use Vacuum Wave. I believe that's what that was. It doesn't kill off Darmanitan. Surprising, for sure. He's going to respond with an Earthquake. This is going to kill off Lucario, and that'll be the end of Lucario. This has actually been a pretty good battle so far. A couple twists and turns. The Salamence loss was pretty major, but Lucario really made up for the Salamence loss, in my opinion, with all his damage that he did. But what we're going to see is... Okay, we're going to see Infernape use Mach Punch here. I was wondering why Infernape coming on there, because if he's slower... and he takes an Earthquake, that's going to be the end of him. But he does use Mach Punch, so it doesn't matter. He kills him, so it ended up not really mattering. So if that's a choice card for Darmanitan, he might have been in trouble, but the priority kind of gets around that. Going to use Mach Punch here on my Mienshao. I wonder if this Infernape is his last Pokemon. It might be. Mienshao is going to use High Jump Kick. Mienshao really good if he can switch out, because and this is probably the choice band. It does manage to kill off Infernape in one shot with the High Jump Kick. High Jump Kick is such a powerful move with 90 accuracy. So out comes Gorebyss. I imagine this is a Smash Pass, which is, if you don't know, Baton Pass plus Shell Smash. So it's not going to be very good on its own. It probably has a couple moves to clear status as well, judging by its name. It is going to come out and use Surf. I don't know how much damage that's going to do. It does manage to kill off Mienshao. That's kind of surprising. Mienshao's got decent defenses. They're not terrible. Otherwise, Regenerator on him would be useless if he couldn't take any damage. So what do we got left here? We got Conkeldurr and we got Cleric left. He's going to use Mach Punch. This is going to finish off Cleric, or I should say Gorebyss, and its shiny form. And there it goes. And was that the last? He's still got one more. I wasn't paying enough attention at the very beginning, so I don't know what his team was. Obviously, it's not on there very long, so we'll see. Is this the Zoroark? It sure is. Zoroark, he's going to let him go first. He should have Mach Punch there. This is a fairly big mistake. He's going to use Night Daze and kill off Conkeldurr. He gets a critical hit. It's not very effective, but it probably would have killed him anyways. Conkeldurr has really pitiful special defense. He can't really take a special hit. And he's going to win Zoroark. He should have used Mach Punch there. He probably would have won. Zoroark not known for his amazing defenses, so... you know... And everything else he had on his team was dead, so... yeah, I think that the Rawr's opponent, Jessica, made a mistake there. Should have used Mach Punch on the end. Not whatever he used. I assume he used probably Drain Punch. Maybe he thought he could live the Night Days, and on one hand I can't fault him for that, because Conkeldurr is not going to be very effective, and he did get a critical hit, which made it a definite kill, but he was pretty low on health. I think you're just better off Mach Punching and seeing how much damage that does. Because Conkeldurr, he's strong enough. He can do it on his own. So I think we saw a misplay at the end there. Otherwise, the Jessica person played pretty well. There were a couple problems with the prediction, Ferrothorn coming in on the Vacuum Wave, so forth. But otherwise, that wasn't too bad of a battle. We'll see what else we got here. Thanks for watching this one. Bye.